At 250 meters, the Redstone Solar Thermal Power Tower in Postmasburg, Northern Cape, is said to become the second highest concrete building in South Africa. South Africa is getting its own concentrated solar plant, the Redstone Concentrated Solar Power, situated between Johannesburg and Capetown in the Northern Cape. The solar power plant is expected to be completed by 2023. President Cyril Ramaphosa is expected to visit the plant as part of the building up to the presidential embassy in Upington. Once complete, the power plant will supply 400,000 citizens with electricity. According to South Africa News, the plant will be operational in early 2024. Infrastructure South Africa says that the project is currently 45.5% complete. The plant is comprised of 4 key components, namely the solar field, the molten salt receiver, thermal energy storage, and the connection to the grid. The solar field is a set of heliostats that tracks the sun and beam the light towards the molten salt receiver, sitting at the top of 250-meter tall tower. The solar radiation collected here is converted into thermal energy. This project will eliminate 480 kilotons of carbon dioxide emissions every year and use less than 200,000 cubic meters of water per annum. The power plant is being constructed by ACWA Power, which appears to be headquartered in Saudi Arabia. The firm develops, invests in, and operates power generation and desalination plants with 67 assets in operation, construction, or advanced development across 13 countries. When complete, the power plant is expected to contribute 100 MW of renewable energy to the grid. Over the lifetime of this project, which is around 20 years, 575 million will be spent on socio-economic development programs. It is unclear if this is included in the recent investment into the country announced by Saudi Arabia. Work is progressing at the Redstone Concentrated Solar Power Project in Postmasburg, which is expected to bring additional power to the country's energy network. The project had employed 636 direct jobs on site. Of these employed, 91% are South Africans. Further to this, 339 are from the Sandton and Capetown municipalities. Pleasing is the fact that more than 45% of the employees are young people under the age of 35, and 15% of all employees are women in various job disciplines. A concentrating solar thermal power plant generates solar power using mirrors, known as heliostats, to concentrate a large number of sunlight onto a small area, known as the receiver. Electricity is then generated when the concentrated light is converted to solar thermal energy. It will be capable of producing approximately 418 gigawatt-hours net of renewable energy annually, with a nominal net generating capacity of approximately 100 megawatts. ABSA, which is involved in the funding and development of the project, has previously said that the Redstone CSP project will have 12 hours of full load energy storage. How it works: sunlight is concentrated by a large field of mirrors that tracks the sun and is directed to a receiver on the tower. Liquid salt from a cold salt tank, 288 degrees Celsius only, is pumped up the tower and through the receiver, where it is heated to 566 degrees Celsius. The heated salt travels back down the tower and is stored in a hot salt tank. The hot salt is pumped through a steam generator which drives a steam turbine, generating electricity. The facility uses more than 170,000 devices called heliostats, each consisting of two mirrors that direct solar energy onto boilers found on the three centralized solar power towers. The boilers then use the sun's heat to produce steam that drives turbine to generate electricity. Spread out over 14 square kilometers, the facility can generate even energy to power 140,000 homes every year. Due to the scale of plants like Ivanva, solar energy is becoming cheaper and could play a role in helping renewables overtake fossil fuels as the world's preferred source of electricity. Rising proudly from the dry bed of Ivanva Lake, these solar power towers are surrounded by glinting seas of perfectly arranged panels. They are part of Ivanva Solar Energy Facility in the Mojave Desert in Southern California, one of the world's largest solar thermal energy plants. The South African energy landscape is rocky and difficult to navigate. However, the tightly government-controlled industry finally appears to be relaxing its grip in inviting the private sector to help increase the generation and flow of electricity to a blackout-weary nation. Right now, independent power producers are limited to renewables, but private generators have been in the cold for so long that even a few crumbs are seen as a good entry. Thanks for watching this video till the end, and do subscribe to the channel to get the latest update on construction videos around the world.